my cool cats at? Snap it up for the snappers. You want to mess with the receiver's head? Go with Earl Thomas. Driving with Allen, more miles per gallon. Russell can run or pass. Let's go, the rhythm, snappers. One shot from the 25, baby. You get a drive, they get a drive. Score and go for two. Tie it up, and it's tug of war time. Your ball, one drive. Superstar, you are live. Wilson on first down. Derwin James on the stop after only a handful.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's it. Big hit.
Let's see if they go with the dink and dunk plays on second down. On second down, Wilson. And the fullback makes the catch. Derwin James on the stop after only a handful.
Easy work, and it's coming again.
The defense sure has held up strong so far. You might learn a thing or two from them. First carry for Marcus Allen. And he's taken down after a really nice effort.
We're going to work. Mike 58 right there. Let's go, D. Big series right.
On first down, back to Allen. And he's going to lose yardage here.
Boom! Yeah, baby! Hey! Come on, boy! Come on, boy!
Second down. Running it. And they're going to get him down after a really nice run.
Boom! Hey, check, Mike 50, Mike 50!
Third down, gonna run it, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Let's go! 50! We own them! We own them!
On first and 10, Wilson. Now he'll move out the pocket. Wilson's taken down. Ends up getting some dirt on his uniform. That's not good.
Don't get nervous. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Check 26, check 26.
First down, going to the ground. Showing those Duke skills.
Right there. All day, baby.
Crossing into enemy territory. Things are starting to heat up.
Let's get off the field.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Allen. They stop him this time. They say, that's not going to happen twice, player. You got one more chance. You're in the... It's fourth down. Here's Marcus Allen.
Come on now, let's go. 50, 50's a mic, 50's a mic. Know your job.
First down, going to the ground.
Run to the ball, slide to the ball.
And they're into the red zone.
All day, baby, let's go. Let's go.
Let's see what they do from the red zone. In the red zone, Wilson. Right side, that's complete to Allen. And he'll make it all the way down to the 10. Like what I'm seeing on that side of the ball right now. All right, opportunity is knocking. Let's see who answers the door, running on first and goal. And he'll slide his way down to about the 7.
Oh, yeah.
Second and goal. He'll get it again. And he will score. Touchdown, Snappers. Here we go. Bruce Arians looking to get his squad in for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle, and he'll get in. 8-0.
Let's go. Do this.
Superstars have setbacks, but they never give up. Go put up 8 of your own. The first carry of the game for Ezekiel Elliott. Trying to find a lane out there, but KO ain't a bowling alley. He'll only get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Second down, and still looking to pick up some yards. Second down, seek and destroy. And they stop him. Close to that midfield strike. Gotta start finding some of that rhythm right about now if you don't want to get beat. First down on the ground. Time to play hide and seek. All alone to the left. And he will score. Touchdown, Rhythm. Coach Gruden doesn't want to be sent home here. Needs 2 points, though. It appears they're going to throw for it. That looks like it's tug-of-war time.
Let's go,
All right. You get 3, they get 3. Who's going to be closest to the end zone and get this win? They'll run the toss here with Allen. And he lost yards. Back at the 47.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Y'all will look real nice on that stage, you know what I'm saying? So win tug of war, and let's make that happen. Here's Elliott. Seek and destroy. Taking it down the left side. This rhythm goes hard. Drop that beat into the end zone. Snappers, come out of your shell. Give it another shot.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Cleveland. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterback's got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It's a loss of 7. And now it's third down. Mayfield now. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The scramble good for a nice...
yardage on third and long. Take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. That's to his running back, complete. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to come up empty here on fourth down. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position.
What'd you say?
There's also a time for good old football 101.
I can hear you on the game.
Let your defense take over with better field position.
On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And not the clean start that we had envisioned. You thought this would be a pretty crisp game, but a turnover for a turnover.
Yeah, so much for scripting. Because if teams are doing that, things aren't going according to plan. Maybe it's a case of nerves. Maybe it's a case of, too much energy right now. Let's see if both teams can get settled in and start to play good ball.
Chubb with a carry on first down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's second down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Check safety. Alert flare.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield being chased out left. And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Jackson, option right. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the 25 on 2nd down, Jackson. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Mike 51, Mike 51. 51, Mike 51. Right here. Right here, guys.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Keep doing that.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dontrell Hilliard, 32 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The kick return touchdown goes for 97 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down.
What's up, Jaden Chris?
First down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll be taken down. So and he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
3 down. Check. 3 down. Watch the safety creep.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he's going to be taken down with 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, we're 33. Check Mike 57. Mike 57.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Rapid. Shit.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Well, there was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when the ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Browns. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half. Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out.
U.S.
Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
That's going to go as... Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Dontrell Hilliard. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Olivier Vernon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And this is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
He's got room to run past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marking yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. So their backs were against the wall, deep back in their own territory, and they run it all the way down into the end zone.
That takes a lot of coordination for an offensive team, doesn't it? Because, let's face it, it's really not a surprise that they're going to run the ball in that situation. Backed up that close to their own end zone, you usually do call running plays, trying to be safe. Instead, it turns into an electrical run, a bolt for your team, and off he goes to the races.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. Yeah, and he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. 14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down. Jackson flushed out right. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
We call that sack. Look.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the curl. Guys, 4 down. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Woo!
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Rolling to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
What? 380. 52's the mic. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Check 31.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Flush to his right. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson, 30 yards. First here on their opening drive. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice game.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Gordon happy to be back in the fold after reporting to the Chargers on September 26th. You know, the fan base is happy to have Melvin Gordon back as well. Week 5, his first game back, 12 carries, 31 yards. And he certainly figures to be the bell cow in that backfield for the Chargers going forward. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 67 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken at its 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But
oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. And not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. In on the stop, Bradley McDougal.
Kill. Hey, easy. Behind.
3rd and short yardage, Rivers eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Tackled there by Rayshon Jenkins.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12.
Now a give right side. Carson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On first down, Wilson escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's brought down after a very nice game. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Alert.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this one's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And now it's 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Now it's Carson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he whipped. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And picked up by the Chargers.
We're going to shut you down. We're going to shut you down.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Rivers. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now it's Wilson. Steps away. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll run on first down. Carson. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 39.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Forced out to his left. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Mike 54.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Here's Rivers. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And they'll get this down to the 10. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Here we go, Gibbs. Tighten up, tighten up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's complete right around the 8. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And that's something you almost never fake it. You're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They try and run on 1st down, but this one's going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. To throw is Rivers. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. A big play there on the catch and run. 77 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and goal. Rivers, the quick slant caught. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. So on 3rd and goal, Gordon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2.
Wait, 80 high. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. 54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Right here,
They'll try and run it in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. To to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Wilson. And an alley to run. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Rivers eluding the pressure right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. A toss play, Gordon. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And this is off the crossbar. Denied a chance to take the lead, but to no avail. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's 3rd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's taken down inside the 30. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Carson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd down, it's Carson. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Here's Rivers. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Rivers to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic.
On first down, Carson. Room here to run. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now it's Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
They got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's do it. Let's bring it.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So the victory here for Seattle. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.